occasions, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Toledo Rockets, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Rockets will kick it away to get this game going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks right for a quick completion. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's going to take off here. And the defense wraps him up. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. And they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the sack. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He'll throw it now. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
He hands it to the back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Handoff running right. Jukes to get free. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
They finally corral him at the 1.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Iowa.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath them. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Gives it to the back. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He's running out of time here. Looking to throw it deep. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to make a big play downfield. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the back gets the football. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Hawkeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Long enough and good. And they add to the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This one will be fair caught. Comes the Toledo offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Going for a big play downfield. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He's escaping the pocket now. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Setting up for a second down play. Quarterback's got it on the option. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spot.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. And the Rockets hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking to throw yet again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Rockets will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quickly. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff to the right side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Running with purpose. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
We'll give it to the running back. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. Just pounding away for another big gain. Cook, you wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that. Many more times.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He hands it off from the gun. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a Blowout developing here before halftime.
Okay, ready?
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Ready?
High completion sets up an important third down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. And is intercepted. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. The pocket breaking down. Pass not complete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Rockets looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And there's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Now it's second down here.
Brings up second down.
And now the running back's got it again. Breaks loose now into the open field. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Running out of time in the pocket. Got him. He's sacked. Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Rockets will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his man, has the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
The Rockets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Rockets.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. After the PAT, the lead is still 31-7.
That makes the score Iowa.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hawkeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. Comes the Toledo offense back on the field. Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And this time it's complete and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
I love plays like this when everything just kind of comes together. It's like an orchestra. Offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. The receiver works from the left all the way over across the formation to the right. And the quarterback with that time puts the ball right on the money. Well designed and well executed here for a big play for this offense.
Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to throw it again. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The Rockets come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. As a design quarterback keeper. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Over the middle and incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Try and muscle for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team makes the stop on this return.
First and 10.
Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
They look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Rockets will come to the line to run the hurry up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The Rockets pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
He's running out of time here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense in hurry-up mode. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Defense is coming after him. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Rockets come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Iowa offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping, and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Iowa.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. And the Rockets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that one is over everyone's head, beyond the end zone and incomplete. Second down after that previous play.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds.
Football knocked loose in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone Touchdown, Hawkeyes. And the defense joins the party with a score.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good.
That makes the score Iowa 45, Toledo 20.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass complete. It's second down now.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Contact as he threw it. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he pulls in the catch. Quick tackle after the catch, but it's first and goal at the 8.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
Looking to throw again. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The Rockets come to the line in the hurry up.
Brings up second and goal.
Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, barely near the goal line. They get nothing on second down. Sets up a third and goal from the 2. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, that is a tough one not to hang on to on third down and goal. But a good job by the defense to get there and knock it loose.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Now the try for 2. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Toledo 26.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Iowa Hawkeyes will take over. First and 10.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Here's the option play. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it for a big gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That makes the score.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Toledo, 33.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Okay, ready?
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. And the Hawkeyes will line up on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. The Hawkeyes will line up to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass, he'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Here's the second down play.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And he's brought down, a sack with the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Throws to the tight end. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Offense getting ready for what could be their last drive. Time ticking away in the last quarter. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Rockets come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go. It's caught downfield. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from the... He'll be sacked back at the 1, narrowly avoiding a safety. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with the 11 seconds remaining. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Backed up with the 1. He's going to throw it. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. Well, now it's a nightmare for any offense. 3rd and long from their own 1. Got to get a few yards to give the punter some room here. He's going for a big play downfield. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good.